Let me explain a few programs now. Among them, first one I am going to explain cube of a number. Cube of a number is multiplying the number by itself three times. The method that is adopted here is I am going to use a function in which cube is found out, and from the main function I am going to call that function whenever cube of a number is required to be found out. So as usual, I have got two preprocessor here, STDO and Conio. STDO for printf and scanf, Conio for clear screen and getch. So I have constructed a function here, which is a user defined integer. It is going to return and its name given as find cube. It is going to receive integer num to find the cube of a number. So it is going to return when number is given as input multiplied 3 times to find the cube, and it is going to return the cube. So function has to be declared or constructed before the void main. That is what an important point here is. So after that I enter void main, then integer num for the input, cube for the output. So now clear screen. To clear the output screen, I am going to give a prompt, enter any number, as a result of which user will enter a number to find out the cube. I am going to scan it or input it an integer into the account of address of num, and I am here in order to find the answer for cube. I am invoking the user defined function which I have already constructed by the name find cube. I am going to supply the input to the find cube function. That input is multiplied thrice and returned as an answer to this equation. So cube will get 3 times multiplied of number. So I got cube as an answer, and I am going to display it here, an integer which is in the address of cube. So cube will be displayed, and get is the get character function. So here is the output. Enter any number is the prompt. 6 is entered, then 6 is the thrice multiplied in the function, and cube of given number is 216 is the answer. So that is how this program works. Let me go to another program to display employees details. So employee details, here is the function. So here once again I am using two preprocess, and I am here using a structure. What is a structure? Structure will have struct as its keyword, and it will have a name given by the user, and it is a group of elements which are of different data types. Array is a group of elements of same data type. Structure is a group of elements of different data types. So structure is a data type user defined. Here what I am doing is struct is the keyword. I am declaring employee as a structure. Character will have name of 30 characters, and ID of the employee, it is an integer, and salary will be in float. So you can see the format of structure. Struct is a keyword and a user defined name and different data types for different variables. So bracket open and close. While closing, there is a semicolon here which shows the declaration of a structure. Now I go about for void main. Now I am declaring employee structure by the name staff. So I have declared employee as a new data type under the structure. So that employee will have staff as an example here. So clear screen. I would give prompt to the user to enter name, employee ID and salary of a staff. As a result, he enters, which is scanned as an input function, percentage %s for the name, percentage %d for the ID, percentage %f for the salary. So here staff dot name. So under the staff structure, name is coming up. Under the staff structure, ID is coming up. And under the staff structure, salary is coming up. So three inputs are supplied by the user. Now I am going to display those details. First of all, I am printing the line. The details of staff are, first one, printf name which is in string, staff dot name, whatever the name given by the user which will be in the string form, it is displayed. Next, whatever ID entered by the user, it will be in the form of integer %d, so that is displayed. So finally, if the salary happens to be in the float, then %f is coming as format specifier, and whatever the salary entered by the user is displayed here. Get character is the last inbuilt function that is got from Conio.h. So let us run this program. When we run this program, this is the prompt that comes, as a result of which the user has entered John as the name, 444 as the ID, and something around 1 lakh as the salary. So the details of staff are displayed, under which name, staff name John, and ID 344 integer, and salary in the form of float is displayed. So this is how this function works. So let me go to next program. This time I am going to have string operation. So string program, I am opening it up. So herein, along with the two usual preprocessor, I am bringing in include of string.h, another preprocessor to help in string operation. So I can use inbuilt string functions thereby. Void main is the function. So I am using character S140. So S1 is going to be a string of characters, array of characters, 40 maximum. So clear screen will clear the output screen for the user to have a look at the output screen, where the first prompt comes, enter a string. So whatever the string he enters in the form of format specifier yes %s, it is taken into S1. Suppose that string is S1 using strlen function provided by string.h. I'm using it to find out the length. Length will be integer. So string length is the name of the inbuilt function. So S1 string, how many ever elements are, that is returned by this input function, by this inbuilt function. Now string is reversed by the strrev inbuilt function supplied by string.h. So S1 gets reversed. Get character from the keyboard is the last inbuilt function supplied by Conio. You can see the output here. Enter a string is the first prompt that comes up, as a result of which good is the string entered by the user. Length is found out by strlen, that is 4, and meanwhile the string is reversed by strrev function to reverse the S1 string, which was good, turned out to be Doug. So this is how this function works. Thank you very much.